Hi Pisces, I hope you're all doing well. We're going to get into your general reading and see what Spirit wants to talk to you about today. I've been pulling out 2 cards from Kim Cran's Alchemy deck to see what 2 forces are coming together in your life right now to manifest something for you. So we'll look at those 2 forces, and then at the end of this reading, after the tarot and all of that, we'll pull out the 3rd card to see what is the outcome of these forces coming together, what's going to manifest in your life. So this is a general timeless reading. Whenever you come across this, it could be for you. If it's not, if you're not jiving with it, you don't like my style, etc., it's cool, it's all right. I'm just not the right channel for you. We all have our individual tastes, right? And I feel like Pisces, as I was looking up the meanings, and I'll show these cards to you in a second, as I was looking up the meanings of these cards in the book, before I turned on the camera, I wrote down some notes, but then I also started to channel, as it's been happening for all the signs, some extra messages here, and a lot was coming through about your mystery and that you have this secret inside of you. And you might be like, Andy, I don't have a secret. Yeah, you do. It's something about your essence, your quality, your nature, your magic. Okay. Other people can't really put a finger on what it is that they're sensing with you. They can't put a finger on it. Like, I'm picking something up, I don't know what it is. And some people could think that you're hiding something, or that there's something deleterious in your motives, but there actually isn't. It's just that they can't figure out what that quality, what that essence is. Maybe because they themselves don't have it, or they haven't recognized it within themselves. Perhaps they do have it, but they just don't know it. Now, I don't feel like you spend much time thinking about this secret essence that you hold within you. It's just the way you are. So perhaps you get confused about why people are viewing you in certain ways, okay? But I want to tell you that it's because they're a little dumbfounded about your magic, your flow, your creativity, your compassion, and this mysteriousness you have. Like, you're pretty fierce too, on top of all of that, okay? You're the double fish. You are a mutable sign. You are forever changing and mutating and flowing in from dark to light to this to that. It's beautiful. It's the kind of energy that makes the world go round. And I felt a shift for me personally with Piscean energy, how I relate to Piscean energy, like right around the new year. Around that time, I felt a shift. Like, I feel like I'm going to be tapping deeper into Piscean energy this year, which rules my 6th house. So I'm excited to see where this reading goes for you, Pisces. And so we're talking a lot about energy here, but we will get into more specifics about your everyday life. So the 2 forces that are coming together for you at this time, the Golden Rose and Quicksilver, which is a material in alchemy that is combined of mercury and silver, liquid and metal. So your mind is adapting, I'm hearing. Your mind is adapting to a current situation. There's also some kind of realization that you're having about, it's a deeper appreciation of who you are. That's what's coming in for you. So this card, the Golden Rose, speaks about having cosmic wisdom, and the cosmic wisdom that you have is very protected from those who are not meant to access that wisdom. So if you feel like people aren't getting you in your life, those who are really close to you, it's because you hold this special wisdom within you and they're not allowed to access that. Like, they can't come close to that. It's almost like they're being repelled away from it. It's some kind of spiritual protection for the knowledge and wisdom you hold. Now, I'm talking to whoever I'm connecting with today. This is certainly not going to be the case for every Pisces everywhere. We all have different birth charts. We all have different personalities and traumas and wounds, and we evolve into our energies in different ways. So I feel like there's some cross-watchers here, actually. So if you are cross-watching for a Pisces, I encourage you to look at this as your reading in terms of where Pisces is in your chart, okay? So you're protected. This inner wisdom and knowledge you have is protected. And part of this protection is you yourself not really knowing where things might come from, or how you are the way you are. And again, it's like, I don't feel like you're sitting there trying to figure it out either. You're just flowing with it. Like, I am who I am. You know, one of the, like, I don't know, the ultimate energy of Pisces for me, and somebody who I really think is just so magical, is Erykah Badu. I think that she's got a Pisces sun and a Pisces moon, and just her whole vibe is so Piscean to me, like an elevated level of Piscean energy. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe there's something about her that resonates with you, or maybe you will find some resonation with her. So you are a mystery to somebody here. And there's also something coming up about you being able to compartmentalize things better. Okay, so you're able to put things like over here, like, oh, kind of like a Virgo energy. It's like, you know, that's this person and their energy, and that's not my energy, and this friend doesn't really belong with this friend group. It's like you're able to separate things out better now, and that's really serving you in terms of your discernment. Then something kept coming up about you accessing shamanistic like qualities, or getting into shamanism in some way. I'm hearing the letter R and K. Okay, so let's get into the reading and see what else wants to come out for you, Pisces. I'm going to use the green Magick tarot. Let's get into it. What is going on? There's somebody in your life. Maybe it's a secret admirer or someone from the past. I feel like you're currently not in a close proximity to this person, but they're very curious about you. Okay. I'm not sure I'm not sure that is something that turns you on, actually, this curiosity, because as much of a mystery as you are, and the secrets of the universe that you hold within you, you don't want to have a relationship where someone's trying to constantly figure you out. That's not the point, right? Like, that's kind of exhausting. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, or Gemini energies could start to irritate you in some way. Okay, because with Geminis, they really want to figure things out. And there is this mystery to you that's really tempting to want to unravel, but it can't be unraveled. Okay, interesting message. So let's see, why is this all happening? Why is the Golden Rose and Quicksilver coming together for Pisces at this time? The Knight of Wands. Let me pull out all the cards. Let's see, we need 4 more. For Pisces, or whoever else is tuning in, no matter where Pisces is in your chart. The Spirit keeps giving me like a hunk of cards, and so I'll take them. I'll stop denying it. Okay, there's more messages that want to come through clearly. Okay, let's see, what is this? The extra cards that we have here: the 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the Magician. Something about mushrooms. Like, I'm actually seeing this as a kind of mushroom cloud. It looks like some kind of explosion to me. Okay. Somebody could, I'm hearing, be wallowing. Someone's overthinking about you. Okay. And when I say someone, it could actually be a person, most likely, outside of yourself, but it could also be an aspect of yourself. So if you feel like there is no someone, then try to see how this message could apply as you with an aspect of yourself, which is a challenging thing to do. Okay, yeah, somebody's really wallowing here. There could have been a blow up, an explosion, an argument. somebody's having a different time. A different time moving away from it. I was going to say a difficult time, but maybe you're having a difficult time too, but their difficulty is different than yours. Okay, they're experiencing it in a different way with the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. This person doesn't even really want to talk about it, I feel. This could be anybody, family, friends, coworkers, love. I don't know what's going on here, Pisces, but somebody is trying to stop something from happening. Maybe you're trying to protect yourself from this energy. You don't want it around you, or you need to protect yourself from this energy, or they feel that way about you. Hold on a second, Spirit. What needs to be said here to Pisces? Interesting. The Eight of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit is saying that you need a little bit of a break from this whole situation, this whole energy, maybe even watching tarot readings on it. So I'll probably stop talking about it right now. Okay, because you need a little bit of a break. Your mind needs to be beyond this at this time. There's that compartmentalization. Like, we need to put it over here in a box right now, because it's interfering with your intuition or just your overall vibe. You know, somebody's holding on to a previous conversation that you had with them. They can't get over it. And I feel like because you're so empathetic, compassionate, and energetically sensitive to other people's emotions, you could very well be feeling what it is that they're feeling. And that's why Spirit is saying that those aren't your feelings. That person's feeling something different. So don't be confused, okay? Like, don't confuse their feelings for your own. You're very energetically sensitive to them. Okay, let's get into this other message here that's coming up. Why are these forces coming together for you? The Knight of Wands. Well, you're meant to go somewhere. Okay, this is pushing you here into a new opportunity. You're creating something new. Hold on, what is this? Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Hangman, and the Moon. Dare I say that this other energy, regardless of who they are, is somehow like creating some form of inspiration for you. Okay, maybe they're like, I don't know. You could be writing a song about them. You could be painting and it's not about them, but somehow the emotions are, you're transmuting them onto paper. Like, whatever it is that you're doing, Pisces. Well, it's like you're taking some situation and turning it around for the highest good of all. Like, you're creating something for the highest good of all. There's some inspiration that you have here to rebel against the norm as well. You are quite the rebel. The Hangman is an outlier, an outlaw, someone who goes against conventional wisdom, rules, regulations, not because they're like a so-called rebel without a cause. No. It's because you don't see the purpose in it. You actually feel like the purpose is harmful of these rules, regulations, or the way something should be done. Like, it's just not serving the highest good of all. So you're going to do something different now. You're going to do something your way and not worry about what others have to say. And what you're doing might be not readily accepted or easily received at first, because it's going to challenge other people's fears. And you might even feel some fear about doing this. Like, are people going to actually get this and understand me? That's really not the point, whether they get it or understand you or are attracted to whatever it is that you're making, creating, and doing. That's not the point, because regardless of whether they get it or not, they will feel it. You will have created a shift in the universe with your creation, a shift that is much needed. This is some kind of ancestral work that you're doing too. You're creating something here that is clearing up some ancestral karma or trauma. Perhaps your ancestors were creating something or wanted to, but they were blocked at every turn. You, mutable water, can flow right around that obstacle now. This is really cool. So yeah, so you're doing something way outside the realm of normativity, I'm hearing. Okay. So look into your ancestry. Who are your ancestors? What did they do? Where were their traumas and blocks? Try to find that stuff out. It's really good information. It gives us a really good idea of why we are the way we are and why we have the karmic lessons we do. Sometimes they're not just to clear up our own shit that we've done in this lifetime. Sometimes they're to help our ancestors clear things up, okay? To shift the bloodline, so to speak. So what impact will all this have on you? We have the 10 of Cups. How beautiful, Pisces. Your card, amazing. This is going to make you really happy. This is going to bring you closer with the people who are meant to be around you. There's a community here that loves and supports you, or they will be coming in. But you just got to do things your way. Okay. What challenges will arise as a result? Ace of Swords. I feel like this is not everybody's going to get it right away. Your family might not understand the decision you've made. Your customers might not understand the product you're creating. But once again, this is just a little bit of a hiccup, because the opportunity is the 10 of Cups. When new things are brought into the world, it's hard for people to latch on to them because they've never come across something like this before. They don't have a reference point for it. Or maybe you're starting a new relationship and the person's never come across someone like you and they don't know what to do. Okay, all the old patterns that they had in their past relationships aren't going to work with you. You're an entirely different energy. So give it a little bit of time, have a little bit of patience with the rollout of whatever's going on with you. It will start to snowball, okay? But the initial push is a little bit difficult, but it's just because it's so new, all right? And there's no need to try to explain yourself. Don't feel the need to over-explain things. Don't get caught in that. So how can you thrive in this energy? The Star. Some of you might get some fame from this, okay? Others of you are going to find some healing energy in whatever it is that you're pursuing or want to do at this time. This is definitely part of your destiny, the path that you're on. So whether it's I want to move, I want to get a new puppy or a kitten, I want to have a baby, I want to build my relationship, I want to break up with this person, I want to start this new job, I want to, really start creating my artistic projects, whatever. It doesn't really matter what it is. Whatever it is, it's part of your destiny. But this thing that I'm talking about, it breaks some kind of conventional norms that people are accustomed to. Okay, you're giving the universe something new here, which is what we're supposed to be doing as humans on Earth. We're supposed to be creating and bringing in new vibrations and energies, using what's the materials around us to create new stuff. Okay, to ascend, to elevate. Beautiful. Okay, so this is like, you don't have to try too hard either, I want to tell you. That magic I was talking about in the beginning with the golden rose, yeah, it's like a workhorse for you. It's doing some of the hard work for you. So if you feel like you're slaving away all day long, or you're hitting a wall here and there. Just give yourself a break. Take a pause. Take a moment. Do something else, or go, clear your mind of whatever it is, and then come back at another time, because it's just, you can't push through this. It's just going to happen and flow naturally. Okay? There's always another way around here for you with whatever obstacles you come across. Okay. What does Spirit want you to know about yourself? 7 of Cups. The possibilities are endless. Okay. Also, you could be seeing things a little bit black and white right now. And Spirit wants you to see that there's so much more colors, shades of opportunity, of creativity, of possibility that you can unlock. So if something feels like black and white, ask yourself what you're not considering. If you're stuck in a moment, well, I'm either doing this or I'm doing that, that's going to drive you nuts, because you're mutable, right? Like, you want the third path. You want the third option. You want both and. You don't want either or. So try to consider what it is that you're not seeing. Is there an opportunity there that you haven't yet considered that you could create? Okay? There's many choices and decisions coming up for you. And what? The Wheel of Fortune. Many of these are good choices. And you will know how to make the right decision. Queen of Cups, when you listen to your heart and what it is that your heart really wants to do, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel alive. That's when you know you're on the right path, you're on the right track. Like I had my coffee. I'm having my second coffee. It's Friday when I'm filming this. It's my treat for Friday. So I'm like, ooh, I'm going to get my coffee and I'm going to go do a reading for Pisces. Like, I'm enjoying it, right? And this is the feeling that you should have too with whatever you're doing, or the relationship you're in. Like, ooh, we're going to see each other. It's going to be fun, or we're going to relax tonight, whatever it is. Okay. But there's good choices, good options, new things coming in. This is a good time for you, Pisces. Okay? So I'm going to go into an extended reading. And in the extended, we go a layer deeper into this message. The link for that is in the description box below. But if you don't want to come along to that, or you can't for whatever reason, then trust that you received everything you needed to hear. I'm going to get the third thing you're manifesting from these two forces. So what is the third thing that Pisces is manifesting? Uranus, and another card came out too, Copper. Let's take a look and see what she says about this. Uranus, massive changes here. Yeah, you're shaking things up, with your new creation, awakening, brilliance, individualism. When Uranus strikes, we are in for a surprise, not in the outer world, but in ourselves. What wasn't possible before is possible now. Thanks to Uranus and its ability to shatter our preconceptions, this shift in perspective or identity brings newfound freedom and opens up dormant energy. For an alchemist, which is you, this may be experienced as a long-awaited aha moment or a sudden stroke of genius. Inventions and innovations are born under Uranus energy. I told you, you're creating something new in the world. You're inventing something. This card may also appear to show us what is particularly unique about ourselves or another. A seemingly random or idiosyncratic quality may end up being the secret ingredient needed. The alchemist knows this radical energy isn't sustainable, and so the work is to show up each day whether or not Uranus strikes. Okay, let's see Copper, and then we'll close. I hope this reading helped you, Pisces. Supports you in your endeavors and your feelings about yourself and what you're doing. The universe truly is here to support you. Copper, fertility, the womb, Venus. Yeah, I said having children, and I rarely say that. So for some of you, it is about starting a new addition to the ancestral bloodline. In ancient times, on an island called Cyprus, copper was mined extensively to make vessels and tools. This island is the same fertile ground of Aphrodite, the goddess associated with the planet Venus and the forces of love, pleasure, and fertility. Such is the magic of copper. This golden-hued metal elicits delight and mystique, even a sense of awe. Yeah, what we said, liquid turning into metal, your water element turning into copper, love, pleasure, and fertility. This metal elicits delight and mystique, even a sense of awe. The copper card marks the arrival of Eros into the laboratory. I like saying it like that. Not laboratory, laboratory. Okay. It is likely the alchemist has been hard at work for too long, prioritizing scholarly pursuits over sensual pleasure. Get ready for a shift of priorities, for an awakening of the heart and the life-generating centers of the body. In the true alchemical experiment, nothing is excluded or separated. Bring sensuality into the fold and embrace it with reverence and curiosity. Aphrodite smiles upon you. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, use that sensual energy, that sexual energy that you have to create, to bring new things into the world. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.